Check it out, folks. I know what you're making this weekend. Today, we're making a biscuit and gravy casserole. Let's get it. Okay, so look, I want you guys to take a look. You can see these ingredients right here. Not a whole lot of ingredients. You guys can get these at just about any, grocery store throughout. And don't forget, as always, the full ingredient list will be down in the description box below, right? So listen, first thing you want to do is, look, I'm gonna start off by browning my Italian sausage, right? That's this right here. So I went ahead, got myself a medium heat. Let me adjust it. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and put just a little bit. I know this is pork, you know what I mean? So it's gonna make its own oil. I just put a little something in there. I just use this, and once I see it to get to where I like it, then I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown. You know what? Now would be a great time for you guys to go ahead and preheat your oven, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, hit the bake. We wanna use 350. Really, when you're in the kitchen, it's really about just like multitasking, right? So I'm checking this is feeling good. Now we're just gonna go ahead and just add this. You know what, I want to show you guys something too. This is like a little pro tip for you guys who use like the non-stick pans. You know what I mean? You want to get yourself one of these mashers. Look, this is plastic. This right here won't scratch nothing up, and you won't have to ingest that. I just want to show you guys can get these just about anywhere. You can check, I got them in the Amazon store. This right here save your life, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now I'm using hex clad, right? These right here, you can use metal or whatever, but I like to use, wooden spoons, and I like this one right here. Check this out, this got that square edge. So if I bring this around like this, I start breaking it up like this, I just enjoy using these. So get yourself some wood utensils, you know what I mean? And you gotta get yourself something, especially if you got non-stick pans, you gotta get some of those mashers that's made out of that, that plastic. Okay, so right before you're done, then you want to go ahead and add your red pepper flakes. So now we got the pepper flakes, cooked in there. Only cook them in about, I'll say about just like a minute or so. I'm gonna put these over here on the stove. Now you want to get yourself, a saucepan, right? Let me go ahead. Again, we want to start with like just a medium flame. That's good right there, right? So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and melt our butter. Hey, so if you guys been following me for a minute, you know how I like to get down. You know what I mean? You know I enjoy making a roux. That's what it starts off looking like it's gonna be that, right? So we'll leave that there, let that get some heat. Once that melt, we'll start putting the rest of the ingredients in. Now you want to go ahead and incorporate your flour, right? You know me, I like to just put a little bit in at a time. You know what I mean? It's always better to do that. You don't want to put too much just in case. So now we on our way to making this little gravy right here. All you want to do is you want to cook some of that flour out, that raw flour taste out. That's what we're doing, right? We're not browning this, we're not making a gumbo. This right here is good. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna incorporate, my milk. Remember, a little bit at a time, just like you see, folks. Keep, using your elbow, all of that. You want to just keep whisking it in. Look at my heat, make sure I'm not rushing it. And then we just keep whisking it, and then it's gonna start to thicken up just a little bit. Okay, so look, you guys can see it's starting to thicken up, you know what I mean? That's what we want. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients in here. I just like mine. I don't know if it really makes a difference. For me, I showed you how I do it. I wait till it starts to thicken before I go ahead and add my powder, right? A couple of pinches of salt. And guess what, folks? We ain't doing nothing if we ain't putting no fresh cracked black pepper. Now you know what your gravy should look like. You see that right there? I need to add a little bit more pepper to it. Look, gravy's done. So look, all you want to do is you want to get yourself about a half a cup, right? of your sausage. I'm just gonna add this in here to add just a little bit more flavor to it. You know what I mean? Now we just go ahead and just mix this in here. Look at that there, folks. Now listen, if your gravy happened to become too thick, just add a little bit more milk to it. That's all you gotta do. But look at that right there. All right, so look, now we finna move fast, folks. This is it. You wanna get yourself some non-stick spray. You wanna spray it, or if you guys doing it the old-fashioned way, you can go ahead and get that butter, you know, take it and just grease it. But for me, I'm gonna be just like super quick. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing to stick. You ain't gotta put as much as I just did. I'll tell you why. Because when you put it in there, just go ahead and get yourself, you know, a little napkin, paper towel, something like that, and just hit it all over. We just don't want it to stick, right? So I'm gonna set this off to the side. Now it's for the fun part. I mean, I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, how many of y'all get nervous when you open these up? This that new school when they don't do that, so you gotta kinda like just, there you go. All you wanna do is you just wanna cut it into quarters, right? Just like this. Now I can hear somebody right now telling me like, hey B, you ain't gotta do it like that, man. Cause you got 3 of these. Let me go ahead and do it the way y'all gonna tell me to do it anyway. Just take it like this, like that, and then we just peel them, right? And they done. Now, once you got them peeled and you finish that, get yourself, you know, your dish. You can put that out there like that. All we're gonna do is just line this on the bottom. Got it? Real simple. Again, I'm not gonna bore you. You guys just let me know what you think. You got a better way? Let me know down in the comment section below. Let me finish this and then we'll go from there. Check, let me go ahead and just pour that out. I mean, take the top off of my gravy. Now, we're gonna layer it just like this. We started out with our biscuit, right? Now we're gonna add our sausage, right? So we just add it like this. Kind of like want it to be even, you know? So just go ahead, just do it like this. Just move it around, you know what I mean? Because you want everybody to get some of this casserole. You know what I mean? You want them to have some of that ooh-wee, some of that goodness. And using that Italian sausage, that gave you that great start. That's your base, right? So we're almost done here. Trying to leave some of the oils, you know what I mean? Some of the fat, even though that's all of the flavor, but this is what you come up with right here. Tell me ain't nothing better than having cheese on top of some sausage, and then you got the biscuits down there. Some biscuits, you saw the little yellow flakes, you know what I mean? That's the butter in it. All of this represents goodness, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you guys can layer this any kind of way you want to. You know what I mean? Just wanna go ahead and put it in there. You don't wanna put a whole lot of cheese. Sometimes I go wrong. I just put so much of everything on there trying to make it over the top. We're just gonna trust the process, and this is what you're gonna see, just like this. Your mouth should already be salivating already, right? So I'm gonna set this over here. I want you guys to come on in here. Let me take these eggs out. And then I wanna ask this question right here. We gotta discuss down in the comment section below. Tell me about these hen eggs. You know about these right here? These right here is fire. Hey, let's go ahead and cue the music. Okay, so you guys just saw me put the egg and the heavy cream in there, right? We whisk it all up. Now you want to come to your gravy. Now this is the good part. I'm gonna wait, let you guys come on in here because you want to see this part right here. Now we did say this is biscuits and gravy, right? So take a look at this. I'll just start pouring from here and just start working my way back. Look at that right there, folks. This is what you want. This is why you took a little bit of time to prepare it. That right there, ooh-wee. Okay, so now we take the rest of our cheese, or just as much cheese as you would like, and you just go ahead and sprinkle it over the top. Now that that's done, look, we want to put it in the oven, right? We're gonna go in for about 30 minutes. You know what I mean? But here's the trick. Notice, I didn't cover it, right? You wanna go in uncovered, set a timer. I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Okay, so look, take a look right here. This is what it looked like after 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit it. You know what I mean? Just, ooh-wee. You guys ready for this? Ooh, my goodness. You see that right there? Look at that. Oh, my goodness, y'all. We just put this in here like this. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, then I'm going to go ahead and give up to Jim. You guys know, like how when you do the macaroni and cheese, the edge right there, look how I get that a little bit crusty. Usually I got a lot to say, you know what I mean? But I ain't got all that to say right now. I mean, I just want to make sure I don't burn my tongue. And cheers, folks. This one's gonna take a minute, folks. Hey, folks, this right here ain't gonna last long. I wanna hurry up. Hey, I guess it don't help the fact that I'm hungry. And you know what? Breakfast is probably like my favorite time. That's my favorite meal. I can eat it breakfast, lunch, or dinner, brunch, midnight snack, however you want to get down. Hey, let me just say this. Listen, it gives a nice little touch, right? So it depends on, look, get the kind of biscuits that you guys like. Hey, listen, just the flavor profile on it. You know, the biscuits had that little, if you guys looked at the biscuits, had that little yellow in there, that's like butter. It's just a whole lot of buttery goodness, you know, with your cheese. Hey, and I will just say this, that gravy though. Hey, so listen, if you like this, don't forget to let me know down in the comment section below. Now, check this out. If you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, listen, it's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, check it out. I'll see you guys on the weekend when you make this. Let's get it, and I'm out.